joining us today. I am very excited about the two little projects that we have going today. 'Tis the season for fall. I'm so happy that it's finally here. I love the weather. I love that it's finally started to cool down. Today we have some really exciting projects, and you can make them customizable to any season that you're in. Right now we're in fall. I love the fall scents, so that's what we're really going to focus on today. We are going to make two different types of air fresheners, air diffuser type things. Two different kinds. They're both so incredibly simple. Time me today on the actual making versus me talking, and it's going to take you like 2 minutes, if that, for each. Okay? So, the first one, we'll start with the most simple and the least ingredients needed. We're going to start with this rice air freshener. So first, what you're going to need is you're going to need a container. I chose this little mason jar here. It's a small one. I'm not sure the actual size, but you can see it's short, it's fat. All right. And then I have some chalk paint on here. I did this for a different, craft. I'm just going to reuse the jar. All right. If you want to do something a little prettier, do that. All up to you. Whatever you like. But this is going to be sitting out. All right. So whatever room you're going to have it in, plan on having this container being seen. I thought to make this a little bit more festive for the season, take like an orange chalk and draw a little leaf, something on there, All right. In it, I have a half a cup of rice, uncooked. It does not matter what kind of rice. I recommend using whatever you have on hand at home. So for me, we use brown rice most often, and so I have my brown rice in here. Okay? If you're looking for something that is decorative, I think that black rice is really pretty. Depending on the type of container you have, white rice could also be very pretty. But again, I'm using what we have at home. We eat brown rice most recently, so I didn't go out to the store and try to buy and spend extra money to buy this. I used what we already have. Alright, so I have my half a cup of uncooked rice. And now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and we're going to add in our essential oils. Alright, so you can use one, you can use a blend, whatever you want to do. I have 3 here because I said, this is kind of fall and I'm really wanting to focus on the fall scents. I have a blend here that I'm going to make. I'm going to use orange, clove, and rosemary. Alright, I'm going to use a total of 15 to 20 drops. So thinking about this, I do math. I think I'm going to do, we're going to start with 5 drops of each, and then as we go, I might add in a couple more. Alright, so here we go, 15 to 20 drops. I'm going to move the bottle around as I put the drops in. Okay, so there were 5 drops of my rosemary. I have 5 drops of clove. Maybe. So far, I love these two. Anyway. And now we're going to add the orange. So that's about 15, maybe a couple more. I'm going to add in a couple more, just 2 more of the clove. I really like clove. I feel like this is a really strong fall scent, but this blend together, it really makes it think of fall. I like that. I like that a lot. You know what, I think I'm mixing it up now. I think I'm going to go back in and I'm going to add a couple more of the clove. I really do. I love clove. Alright, so I'm going to add a couple more in. This is something that is up to you, right? So these, the amounts, you really do want to aim for about 15 to 20 in total. But if you're coming up with your own blend, do what you like, all right? Yeah, that's like fall in a jar. I love that. So both of these projects here that we're going to work on today, both of these really are, you can do based off of scent, or you can do it based off of properties, all right? So if you know that you're making a air freshener that you're going to put next to your bed, all right, then maybe you're going to focus on scents that are more calming or help with sleep and relaxation or to de-stress, right? Again, I love this time of year. I would love to just hop in the car and just go and buy all the fall candles at the store. I'm trying not to do the fragrances that are man-made. I'm trying to do more natural, and so this is a perfect way for me to use the essential oils that I already have. I can get the scents that I want because I'm mixing certain kinds together, and I'm not doing anything that is a toxic fragrance, right? This is all natural. Guys, lovely. How much time did that take? Were you timing me? Not long at all. I talked more than anything, as always. That's it. I'm done. You want to mix it in one more time? You can. And you're set. When you notice that the scent is starting to lessen, because time's just gone by, you can add a few more oils back in. If I want to keep the same scent, I can add it into the rice that's already in there. If I want to change it up, use something different, then dump out your rice and start all over. That's it. I did not go out to the store and buy any of the ingredients that I use. I already had these three, right? If I didn't have one, then maybe I could go buy it, or I could just use the ones that I already had. I already had rice because I cook, and I already had this jar. That's it. So simple and so cheap. All right, next we're going to do a different type of air freshener. This one I think is a little cuter. This one I'm planning to use in my kitchen. Again, I'm going to go for the fall scents. So I am going to use my nutmeg and my clove. Okay. So what we're going to use is you're going to want a mason jar with a lid. This one, you don't need to do one as big. They do make smaller ones about half this size. I don't have any on hand, so I'm just using one, again, that I already have. You're going to need the ring, but you do not need the lid, right? So this comes apart. We want to keep this. We're going to put this one, we're going to put that aside. We don't need it for this particular project, okay? So in here, I have filled up my jar with about 1/4 a cup of baking soda. I have a little bit more than 1/4 a cup. And this is just a Great Value brand, right? So from Walmart baking soda. Use any kind of baking soda that you like. It's up to you, really. All right. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put 10 to 15 drops of the essential oil or oils in my baking soda. As I'm sure you guys already know, I think I've talked about it on previous shows. Baking soda is really awesome. You can use it, for cooking. You can use it as something like as a deodorizer, right? So a lot of people I know will open up a box of this and just set it in their fridge to help with odors. If you have places like around, we have a cat, so I'll leave an open box of this just near the litter box, right? Sometimes people will even sprinkle it in the litter box. All of this. Baking soda is amazing for odors. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this and we're going to add some fragrance in, so it's going to help take away the bad odors, while also with our essential oils adding in something good. Okay? So I have my mason jar, my 4th, is it 4th? I have to look back at my nose. Yeah, my 4th a cup of baking soda. And now I'm going to take my essential oils, right? So I didn't do this with the first one, but I guess I should just walk through. What I honestly like to do when I'm trying to decide what I'm going to blend a couple of different oils together. Honestly, all I do is that, all right? And people, if you guys have better ways of telling, what scents you like together, let me know. Leave it in the comments. That's nice. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I want 10 to 15 drops. I'm going to do, I think I'm going to do 5 drops of my clove. Okay, there are 5 of my clove. I'm going to put my lid on so I don't confuse it. And then I'm going to have that nutmeg. Oh, that was a lot more than 5. That came out fast. Alright, that will work. It'll work just fine. I'm going to take, gotta have my fork here. Just kind of mix it in. If you have any chunks of baking soda, it doesn't really matter. I'm breaking it up since I already have my fork in here, but it's really not that important. Not that important at all. That's nice. That does have a nice fall scent to it as well. Alright. Next, the last thing we're going to need is our cupcake liner. Alright, so this you might put in your pan and scoop in your cupcake or muffin mix. I have it, this one, I don't know how well you can see it, but I have my pretty little blue dots on it, right? It's white. It's going to look actually really nice in my kitchen with the colors that I have. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my ring and I'm just going to flatten this down. So the mouth of my jar is a little bit bigger than the actual liner, but it's fine. And I'm going to put it down, put it on there, and it's going to be very tight. So it's completely flat there across the top, and you can see there's a little skirt. I didn't have it on there right, so it's a little shorter on this side than over here. It's fine. All I'm going to do now is take my fork, if you have a toothpick, if you have, I don't know, a safety pin, something with that sharp point. And I just made little holes. Again, don't know how well you can see it, but you can't see it very well at all because of the dots on the liner. But all I did was make little holes. Alright, I made little holes in the top there, and so now the fragrance can come through. Alright, you can smell it, guys. Another fall in a jar. I love it. Alright, so for this project, again, I did not go out and buy anything. I already have this mason jar. If you don't have a mason jar, then that might be something that you do have to purchase, but these are not very expensive. This is a ball jar. I do canning, so I already have this on hand. But if you're not planning on doing any canning, then you don't have to buy. Ball is more expensive. There are different brands that are less expensive. Alright, so I already have the cupcake liner. If you don't, you can get those for around $1 at Walmart. Baking soda is less than $1 at Walmart and at Kroger. Again, I already have this. You can see my box is a little moisture aware because I use it a lot, right? I'm always using baking soda. And these two essential oils I already had on hand. Again, this can be based off of your personal preference for scent or based off of the property, right? If you want it to be relaxing, if you want it to be calming, then maybe choose essential oils for that. Otherwise, just use stuff that you already have, that you like how it smells, and add that in. Alright, so both of these, my combination of orange, rosemary, and clove, and then over here I had clove and nutmeg. Both of these are really nice fall scents. I'm going to go put this on my kitchen island, and then this one probably in my living room. I'll probably put this in my living room. Lovely fall scents, all natural. You don't have any of that toxic fragrance with this. Really quick. Again, I was talking. That's what took up most of this time. And not expensive at all. I use stuff that I already have laying around the house. Let me know how it goes. Let me know what kind of scent combinations you guys are going to come up with. What ones that you like the best. What are your favorite fall fragrances? That's my question. What kind of combinations can you make with essential oils that really just bring out and scream fall to you? I want to know because I will most likely be stealing them from you. I want to try. Thanks so much for joining me. I can't wait to see you guys in 2 weeks when we're back for another fun all natural project.